Welcome back everybody to another video, and in today's video, by the title if you can't tell, I'm doing an updated solo Easter egg guide for Mob of the Dead.
What the fuck?
Okay, sorry Finn. And I do want to state this clearly, if you want to keep watching, this is not a solo, this is not a co-op guide, this is a solo guide. Mainly for solo players. Yes, it's not the full Easter egg because you can only do that when you do the co-op Easter egg. But if you want to do the Easter egg co-op, then what you have to do is follow all of these steps. But then the last one's a bit different because obviously you can't do it in solo. But I'm gonna show you lot how to get the Warden's Key, the parts, and everything. But it's just an update guide for you lot. So yeah, enjoy the video. Let's get straight into this, man. Okay, everyone. So what you're gonna want to do first is obtain a Warden's Key. So it's there, and obviously there's electric on it. So what you're gonna do is you wanna enter Afterlife in this box, and take this exact path that I do. Shot that. Run this way down here. Open this, which will open the door, which can only be activated by Afterlife. You don't want to go in there. This isn't necessary, but turn on speed call if you need it. Also, a part of the acid gat kit is in there. We will get to that part later. So, we're going to grab the Warden's Key. The plane parts you need for the plane is here in the Warden's office. So, remember this when you're opening this. And now we will get to the next part. For this next bit, you're going to want to go back into Afterlife, right by the cafeteria, run through here. You want to jump up here. You could go all the way around, but what I like to do is shock it from here. It's a quick little easy step. We shall open that up. And then you're going to want to go back into your character, run down these stairs, open this door. And then you're going to want to go into Afterlife again. So run over here. Down yourself again. Do another loop round. Go back here. Turn this on, which will start the lockdown phase for this step. Now, I do recommend the gun for this part because there is I think it's a 50%. There's a chance that Brutus will spawn. So I would recommend the MP5 if you want to use the Remington, which I don't know why you would when you could use the MP5, but if that's your preference of gun, that's your preference of gun, like that. And this will open for you to get the first laundry part. You're going to run all the way down to the bottom, avoiding all these zombies. There's also a shield part here if you want to grab that. There will be a lock here. You open up with your Warden's Key. Make sure to open this door. Okay, so now you want to enter Afterlife at this box here. And now the code is going to be different for everybody. So if you do this and your code is not the same as mine, that's alright. So 072. You're going to want to type that into the keypad. So leave that one. 27. You should hear a noise, and that goes down. You want to go back up into your body and run down to where I told you to grab the rope part. Also, I do want to mention there is a timer, so if you do not get the rope part before that timer expires, you will have to do this again, but don't worry, you should be quick enough. So you want to come here, open it, grab the rope part, bang. For the next part, you want to open this door that goes into the power room. Come to this Afterlife, use the Afterlife, and now there's going to be 3 boxes. One, yep, you want to shock this one, this one, and then run through here and shock this one. Now, you remember that part I showed you in the Warden's office, which was locked behind a secret electrical gate? That opens it. Now, once you've run up these stairs or came from the main bit, you're going to run here. As you can see, there's no electrical gate, so you can open the door with your Warden's Key, grab the generator part, or vents, and then there is your third part out of 5. Now, I do want to point this out. You have to go on the map, and I'm going to show you where all 3 locations are. So the first location is here. You have to fill up this Hellhound because you need something very later on in this video and this Easter egg step. You need the Hell's Retriever. You can go this way. This is the piece of acid cat kit, which I'm not going to cover because you don't need it for the Easter egg. You need to get the free Blundergat, but you don't need to upgrade the Blundergat, if that makes sense. So our last dog is here, but for this, you want to go into Afterlife so we can open up the roof. And how you do this is you want to go here, go into Afterlife, run through this door where you found the acid cat part. There'll be a massive opening. You run up here, jump up here, turn on Afterlife, the box, run through, maybe Deadshot if you fancy Deadshot, revive yourself, and then continue with your game. But before you do that, make sure to fill up this Hellhound so you can get your Hell's Retriever. Now, the last Hellhound and the last part for the plane, if you followed it in my order, is here. So, you want to turn the gondola on, turn on Jug, you want to jump down here. Now, the last Hellhound is there. You want to run down all the way down to the bottom. There's a Tommy gun wall by. Obviously, you want to open that, but you want to jump, shock, that opens that for you. There's also another shield part there if you want that. But you want to grab that part, turn on the gondola, which you already have, turn on Jug, and then flip the Hellhound and progress with your game onto the next step. Okay everyone, once you're back in the infirmary, I will show you where to go. You want to go up here, build the plane if you've got all 5 parts from where I've shown you. Now, get on the plane, which will take you to the Golden Gate Bridge, which you have to survive and kill 2 Brutuses, 1 to 2 Brutuses, depending on the round. If you're on like round 20 or it could, or higher, it could be 3. I do want to state this though, massive disclaimer, you have to build the plane and ride it 3 times. 3 times. If you don't, you can't do the Easter egg. You have to build it 3 times to be able to do this Easter egg. So as you can see, we are at the Golden Gate Bridge. Do whatever you want here, pack a punch. It doesn't matter what you do. The Brutuses, electric chairs will come falling down, and you'll be able to go back to the island into Afterlife. Now, once you've gotten back to the island, you want to run through the spawn, through this way, through Broadway, down to by the Warden's office, run down the Citadel tunnels, grab double tap if you want. It's quite handy. Now, you're going to run straight, and this, if you've done all 3 Hellhounds, this should be open and you can redeem your Hell's Retriever. As you just saw, I just grabbed a skull. That skull is what you need for the 3 Blunder Gap. So I'm going to show you all the locations for the skull. That first location I showed you was the Warden's office. The other one is just outside the library. You want to throw it here. You should see another blue skull, and not at the thing, so you won't have to do the code again. Now, I want to state there are 2 locations at the docks for the skull. So the first one is that lamppost. So what you can do is you can stand here, jump, throw, bang. You saw it in my inventory. The other way you can do that is by going on a gondola and throwing it at that lamp, and you will get it. You want to throw your Hell's Retriever, excuse me, at this. There we go. There is our 4th skull. So you want to follow where I go, up to the roof as if you was building the plane. Obviously put all your fuel parts there. Come over to this area, that little corner, you want to throw your skull right there. There we go. That is our last skull, and now when we go down to the Warden's office, we'll get a little kind of cutscene and be able to retrieve our Hell's Retriever. The Warden's office, come through to where Speed Color is located, and there you go. The 3 Blunder Gap will come out the ground, and that's it. We're building our plane the 2nd time. I do want to reiterate, you can only do this every other round. So, let's say I board the plane on 15, I'm at the Golden Gate Bridge on 16, and I get back on. If I get back to the island on 16, the fuel cans won't refuel until round 17. So you can't just do it in one go, in one go, in one go, in one go. It has to be every other round. So I'm gonna go to Golden Gate Bridge. I'll be round 16. I'll go back to the Alcatraz Island. Round 17, I'll be able to do my 3rd fuel and complete the Easter egg. So once you're back, you want to come through Broadway again. Come down there, there'll be a poster. Throw a tomahawk at this. You see a little hole opened up. You want to go into Afterlife. A wall will open up for you to walk into. This wall here. You're going to walk in, shock the spoon. You should hear a laugh, a teddy bear laugh. If you can't hear that, I apologise. The spoon will disappear. Go back into your body. And then once you're in the cafeteria, you want to come all the way around to the back. To this part, there should be a spoon there. You want to jump, throw. You should hear a Warden's laugh. And then congratulations, you are on to the last part of the Easter egg. Now for this last part, you have to put in 4 codes in a row. Now you can't do them in any other order, they have to be in this exact order. So I'm going to put them up on the screen for you now. The first code is 101. So you come out to the bottom. 10. It should flicker. Next code is 386. You might have to go back and revive yourself. The third code is 872. Then go back up and revive yourself and come back down in Afterlife again. You come back down again and the last digit is 481. They will start flickering. Revive yourself again. And your screen should go grey like this.
Today, I'm going to give you some insight into one of the more interesting tales from the prison's history. Over the decades, Alcatraz has seen more than its fair share of daring escape attempts. However, few were as audacious as the one undertaken by 4 inmates on New Year's Eve, 1933. Thought to be the brainchild of an inmate by the name of Albert Arlington, the outrageous scheme was as unlikely as its mastermind.
Now you're going to want to follow me because I'm going to show you all of the places where these headphones you have to pick up will be.
It's believed that Arlington, somehow convinced 3 other inmates that he had devised a foolproof plan to escape Iraq.
Now that was a
Plan
fucking
that
big one.
proceeded literally taking to the skies on a makeshift aircraft of Arlington's own design. Just how the weasel managed
Sure, I'll take your magic
hardened
bullets.
criminals that such a plan was even possible.
Now's a good time to pick a
What
fight.
is known is that no such plan was ever
Rest in fucking peace.
Instead, the group's plans for freedom soon descended into bitter argument and infighting. With the plan falling apart, anger and frustration would ultimately lead to a brutal altercation between the misguided Arlington and his former co-conspirators. Armed only with makeshift weapons, Finn O'Leary, Sal DeLuca, and Billy Hansen lured the unsuspecting Arlington to the roof,
Calm your
where
liver and I'll
they
be
intended to
real
exact a bloody and violent revenge. And so it was here, beneath the dark and stormy winter skies, that the hapless Arlington met his grisly end, bleeding to death on the cold concrete roof. For their participation in the murder, the 3 collaborators were sent to death by electric chair. Justice came swiftly. On the morning of January 19th, 1934, the execution order was carried out.
And that is it, everyone, for the modded solo Easter egg. Now, if you are playing co-op, I will show you what to do from this part onwards. If I can find a clip, I'll show you, but if I can't, I'll walk you through it. So, after that last voice hearing is done, you want to go to an afterlife with your friend. You don't need to, I'll repeat this now if you're doing this co-op. You do not need to refuel the plane. You want to go into afterlife. Both you and your mates, 2 to 4, whoever you're doing it with, want to go into afterlife on the plane. You're going to be taken on the plane in afterlife with infinite afterlife. You're going to go to the Golden Gate Bridge and fight each other, and then you'll either break the cycle or continue the cycle.
You ain't taking me.
But that's all from today. If you did enjoy this guide, make sure to like and subscribe. Smash the subscribe button and that like button. Leave a comment. Let me know what other guides you want me to do. If you enjoyed this guide, let me know. I will be happy to make more. But yeah, thank you for watching. Peace out.